$1 million. That is a lot of money for a content creator to make, but it is absolutely possible. And in this video, I'm going to prove it. I'm Phil Pallen, a brand strategist. Welcome to my channel where I share practical advice to build your brand. Even today, this is going to be very practical. We're talking about making $1 million as a content creator. So I guess I should first off say that I don't make quite that much. I'm not far off, but a handful of my clients do make that much, and I play a big role in the development of the strategy that helps them achieve and even surpass this milestone goal that I hope you hit as well. So I'm going to break it all down for you today. For starters, every one of my content creator clients who earns in this range is crystal clear on their target market. And if you lack clarity on that, I recommend this handy little worksheet. It will work wonders for you. 6 simple questions that will help you make powerful conclusions on exactly who you should target. The link is below and it's totally free. It's my way of saying thanks for hanging out with me today. So let's talk numbers. I'm going to share my screen since it's easier to explain with some visuals. $1 million feels like a crazy, big, daunting, colossal number. It's a huge, huge goal. The best way to go about achieving that goal is to actually break down that big annual number into smaller goals that you can then pinpoint and create multiple income streams. We'll talk more about that in a second. $1 million works out to just over $83,000 a month. Still a big number, so let's break it down into 4 smaller parts. By parts, I mean offerings, 4 levels of them at different price points. This puts each level around $20,000, which feels so much more doable. The first group is that small offering. That's something under $100. With this small tier, you want volume. You want to be creating low-hanging fruit that's really irresistible to someone and doesn't take them much time to think about the price. So examples might include an online community or a monthly membership, an email or an SMS subscription, an ebook, or even a paid workshop. Those are a few examples. If you sold any of those at, let's say, $30 per month, you'd need around 700 members to hit that 20K goal for that tier. Next up is the medium range. That's generally between $100 and $1,000. Some examples of this tier might include consultations, group coaching, sponsored content, products, video editing, and the list goes on. This is a good opportunity where you could upsell your medium offering to people who bought the small. And if you want some ideas on upselling or cross-selling, I have a whole other video explaining those concepts that you might want to check out, and I will link to that somewhere over here. If your medium offering is $500, you'd need around 41 sales to hit that tier goal. I guess you can probably figure out what's coming next. The large offering, that's generally between $1,000 and $5,000. Now that's more of a premium customer, not VIP client yet. That's next. But think of this as large. Some examples of this might be an in-person workshop, strategy calls, a creative services retainer, long-term sponsored content partnerships, or even a photo shoot. In this range, you'd need to sell $3,000 monthly as a retainer for ongoing services, let's say, and you'd need about 7 retainer clients per month to hit that tier goal. Now, there's one more level, like I said earlier, and that is your VIPs. I might suggest that this is anything above $5,000. This is the top of what you offer and sell, and it's got to feel exclusive. For your VIPs, if you offer, let's say, a $6,000 comprehensive coaching program with a weekend retreat, something like that, you'd need about 4 sales per month for something at this size. So if your goal is to hit $1 million in sales, instead, separately think of your 1 million sales goal as 4 income streams of $250,000 per year. Your job is to figure out how to master each one of these income streams so that you hit that $250,000 goal. I'm thinking about making a second video all about tactics to pull this off. If that is something you want, let me know in the comments below. There's so much more to talk about on this topic. And by the time you're watching this, if I've made that second video, I will link to it somewhere over here. I posted this on Instagram last year. By the way, if we're not connected over there, we should be. Let's connect. This post and caption essentially reiterates that the average millionaire has over 7 streams of income. I'm not quite at 7 yet, but I'm definitely working on it. I've seriously improved since 2019, that's for sure. Back then, I had one income stream, which was branding services. Today, I have branding services, group programs, courses, sponsored content, and real estate. The point here for you is that in order to make that kind of money, you need it to come in multiple ways, and it will add up quickly. So hitting $1 million really just comes down to some math. The average millionaire has 7 or more different income streams, and it's hard to make $1 million from one product or one idea. Not impossible. Certainly, there are people who have done it, but I'm trying to make this easier and more tangible for you. So diversifying with focus will make this big goal more digestible. Now, I'd love to hear from you. If you've got any lingering questions on this topic, comment below. Let's keep the conversation going on down there. I respond to those personally. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a like. That helps other people discover these videos, which we work hard to create for you. And subscribe for more of my videos on branding, positioning, building, and promoting your brand. Next, I'll share a few videos that I think you'll be interested in. I'm Phil Pallen. Thanks for watching. Those videos are coming up next.